This is the Kia Stinger GT, and it's a good looking thing, isn't it? But this car doesn't just impress me by the way it looks. It impresses me in a way which actually makes you question why you buy an Audi or BMW. Yep. When Kia released the Stinger in 2017, it was the fastest accelerating production Kia from 0 to 60, completing it in an impressive 4.7 seconds. That crown has now been taken by the EV6 GT, but the Stinger changed the way us enthusiasts looked at the Kia brand. When it was released, I instantly gave Kia more respect. In 2023, Kia discontinued the Stinger, which is a great shame. However, that does mean these are a great buy in the second-hand market. For a 2018 model, which is this one here, you can pick up for somewhere in the region of £20,000. For a 2023 model, you're looking at around £30,000, which is a great deal. So come with me as I explore quite an underrated car. I'm Max Tavani, and welcome to Driven Plus. I think these cars are a bit slept on, and if you're thinking of buying one, I can tell you that you're going to stand out, because my first initial impressions of this car is that the public look at you in a way which is, what the hell is that? They kind of question themselves, like, I've never seen that car before. What is it? Because it bloody looks good, and it does, doesn't it? And I think when people are looking to buy a fast, family-sized saloon car, they normally look at the German options, such as BMW M340i, Audi S5, Mercedes C43, Skoda Octavia VRS. Well, that's not German, is it? Yes, it is. Volkswagen own them. But hang on a minute, you forgot to consider this, and just because this is a Kia press car, you think I'm being kind to Kia. No, I'm just saying what I think. This car has impressed me a lot. It's lovely to drive. I've had it for a few days now, coming up to a week, and right now I'm driving this car in Germany around the Nürburgring area. So what's my initial impressions? It's a fantastic daily. The gearbox is smooth. I would say this is more of a comfortable car with a big engine and horsepower than it is a performance car. I'll explain more on that later, but firstly, I'm going to show you the engine. Under the bonnet of the Stinger sits quite a large engine, a 3.3 litre twin turbocharged V6 engine. It produces 365 horsepower and 510 Newton meters of torque. That's pretty cool. And it's got a top speed of 168 miles per hour, and it's got an 8-speed automatic gearbox, sends its power to the rear wheels, and Kia say it'll do a 0 to 60 time of 4.7 seconds. So let's find out. Okay, so good news, the Stinger does have launch control, and to engage it, the traction control has to be fully off, and you have to have it in Sport Plus as well. On your screen now are the stats and figures, so pause your screen if you would like to look into them. Okay, Kia say 4.7 seconds, so let's find out. Ooh, hooked up really well. And there's 60. 4.57. There you go, it's quicker than what Kia say. 4.5 is really quick. I'm seriously impressed with that. Considering this is rear-wheel drive, the way it put the power down, impressive. That's what it stacks up against. Let's go back to the review. Next, we're going to talk about the overall look of the Kia Stinger. Now, at the start of the video, I said this is a good looking thing, and it is. And I think a few features help that out, such as the bonnet vents, the kind of chrome stamped grille here. These headlights are striking too, and they've got a bit of a, remind me of a BMW, the headlights, but that's all good. Moving on to a bit of the sides, starting with the wheels. These are 19-inch in diameter, but they're a staggered setup, so they're wider on the rear. Great for a rear-wheel drive car. Moving to the side here, you get more of a side vent, which just makes it feel a bit more aggressive, I think, too. Now, opening, one good thing about the Stinger is, come and have a look here. So you get loads of space in the back. It's not as good as the Superb, but it's there or thereabouts. And this is full with optional extras. So it's got rear heated seats. You didn't know that, did you? And you kind of get this design language here. If you got rid of that, that's giving me Dodge, is it Charger vibes? Yeah, looks very much like a Dodge Charger, but it's a great looking thing. Moving to the rear, I think this is the best looking thing about the Stinger. It's just got a perfect back end, as I will say, quad exhaust, chrome badging, and this beautiful blue paintwork. And the one thing I like about it is the way the boot opens. Again, that's like a Superb, and it's just easier for putting things in, taking things out. Very practical car. That's 406 litres. The most impressive thing about the Stinger is its interior feel, the cabin. Build quality is very good, nice squidgy leather, and it feels proper too. You get this aluminium on the center console too, and everything just feels very well put together. Flat bottom steering wheel with the perforated leather on the sides with the little GT name on the bottom, so it reminds you that you are driving a GT car. Behind them you get analog dials with a bit of a digital driver's display in the middle, and that's useful. I like this digital driver's display because you can pretty much find out everything, and it's got a G-force meter, it's got a lap timer, gauges. Oh yes, this is a proper Kia. Heads-up display too, big fan of that. And when we move to the infotainment screen, now this is a 2017-18 car, this does feel a little bit dated. However, one good thing is it's got wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so that's irrelevant then, because once you come on Apple CarPlay, it doesn't matter how old the system is, it does it. I like these 3 vents in the middle here. Your climate control unit is super easy to use, so big fan of that. I like the shape and the design of the gear stick, big fan again. And bear in mind, this car is full of optional extras. So first, heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, electrically operated steering column, so you can move that as well. It's all very, very good. And the one thing which has surprised me the most, and I've been most impressed about, is the Harman Kardon sound system. It sounds so good. Big sunroof here, and the leather used feels very premium again. It's a very premium feeling car. And one other good thing is the ergonomics. I think this smashes ergonomics better than Audi, but not as good as BMW, because BMW's ergonomics are pretty much perfect in my eyes, but this is almost there. It's fantastic on going on a long journey, really comfortable. I would say the only thing this car is missing is massage seats. It feels that premium. At the start of the video, I mentioned something about the EV6 GT. Now, this used to be the fastest accelerating Kia from 0 to 60. That crown has been taken by the EV6 GT. Now, the reason I'm going to mention the EV6 GT is the fact that I've got that for a loan car for a week from Kia Press next month in October. So I'm developing a good relationship now with Kia. So comment what type of Kia models you want me to review, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to sort it out. What about the Picanto? That's a smart little hatchback. Let me know in the comments, but I think the EV6 GT is going to be really interesting because it's got the same motors as the Ioniq 5N, and it's a great looking thing too. So back on the road, you might be thinking, how does this compare to the likes of a BMW, Audi, Mercedes? Well, firstly, let's talk about the engine, the V6. Now, bear in mind, that's in sport mode. And I would say this engine sounds okay. It's got a good top end. It pulls nicely. It's very strong. But I would say it doesn't really... I'd say it's a bit uninspiring in terms of the sound. When you compare it against the Mercedes C43, which comes with a very nice sounding V6 engine, I think this could sound a bit more, don't know, a bit more engaging, or just to have a better soundtrack. And then we come to the general feel of the car. Now, bear in mind, Kia has said this is a GT car, and I'm so glad they've done that, because if they would have said this is a full-blown performance car, it's going to be great around a track, which it probably is, but my initial kind of thought on this car is that it's a great kind of GT car. It's it's something you're going to jump in, you're going to go for a long journey, and if you want to chuck it around some corners, it provides you with a good drive, but it won't provide you with a really engaging drive. It kind of does a best of both worlds. I would say this car is more of a comfortable cruiser than it is a kind of an engaging weapon going through corners. One good thing though is the fact that this does have the DNA of a good sports car. Rear wheel drive, limited slip differential, all those things are very good. And then we come to the steering feel. Better than an Audi, not as good as a BMW. And the suspension too. Again, remember, GT car. I love the fact that Kia hasn't given the gearbox an S mode. They've just given it a D mode. And if you really want an engaging drive, you can start playing around with the paddles, which there's a little bit of delay, but they're not bad. And this is a car that I've lived with for almost a week now, and I've brought it here to the Nürburgring, and I've put on probably 800 miles, and it hasn't missed a beat. It's been absolutely fantastic. I would say this car, when you're just sitting at 70, 80 miles per hour on the motorway, it's perfect. It's so smooth, it's comfortable, it makes a great daily. Seats are really just sink into them. The leather used, they're cooled and heated. Mind you, I forgot they were cooled. Yeah, it's been quite warm today. It's been 24 degrees outside, and there was heights of 26 degrees too. So yeah, these cooled seats are being quite nice now. Regular viewers of the channel will know that I've just recently toured Europe in a BMW M3 Touring. That was around a month ago. Right now I'm sat in a Kia Stinger doing pretty much the same thing. Understand I'm in Germany and I'm not on the Swiss Passage, which I'd absolutely love to be. But this just goes to show that M3 Touring was £110,000. Yes, new starting, they're less. I think they start around somewhere in the region of £85,000, £86,000. This in the used car market you can pick up for around £20,000, a later model £30,000. It just goes to show you don't need to spend a silly amount of money to get a proper GT and performance car. It's all here. Kia have made you one. They provided you an option where you don't need to get your wallet out and spend big bucks. And I mentioned before about the rear seats. Now I took my mum and dad out for food earlier in the week and they got in the back seats. Now it's not Skoda superb big, but it's much bigger than an M340i and S5. They had loads of room. Put it this way, they got in the back and I didn't have to put my seat forward. It's just really annoying when you have to put your seat forward, isn't it? So another tick in the box, good leg space in the rear and in the front, of course. But I'd like to say a huge thanks to the Kia press team for letting me take this car all the way to Germany. It's my first ever press car Kia have given me, so they have a lot of trust in me. So thanks guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. Brilliant car, by the way. And for you watching, and if you're thinking of buying one, go and drive one. Understand how it drives, because it's more of a comfortable GT cruiser than it is more performance car. And I really like that. You know, it's a great place to be. It's really comfortable, fantastic daily. And I think for the money, you can't really go wrong. So go and do it. Thank you guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you all very soon. Have a good day. Bye bye.